welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. As always, thanks ever so much for all your likes, subscribes, comments, discussions, suggestions, tips, tricks, etc, etc. All very much appreciated. Right, let's have a quick look at the vehicle and we'll have a quick overview of the dirt as per standard practice. Rear end, as is typical, is the dirtiest. Nothing too terrible. Nice coating of dust over and above. Everything else you can see, plenty up its lowers. Wheels need a bit of a seeing to. Bonnet's looking good. Everything else is much of a muchness. Still covered in dust. Just about picking that up. Yep. And driver side, a little bit worse as per normal. So a bit of a whiz round today, because I spent far too long on Labo Cosmetica Kronos and accidentally spent ages washing underside of the FOS, rust proofing the underside of the FOS, back end, a little bit of Atmac, a little bit of Auto Sol. Anyway, so today, not Bilt Hamber. This is the last, almost the last of the just using that up. We have got 20 mil of Bilt Hamber Auto Wash in 750 ml of water. We're using that as the pre-wash. Once we've done the pre-wash and tested to see how well it's got on, then we're doing the contact 20 ml of Bilt Hamber Auto Wash, again delivered using the Canon, 20 ml of rinseless in 10 litres of water, just to soften and provide extra lubrication. And we're finishing with Halford's Advanced ceramic foam sealant, purely because I want to get 2 bottles condensed into one, so I can have a little bit of a tidy up. And I've watered this down a little bit, again, just to thin it, make it easier on my pores, and also I want to get this bottle filled up and I want the bottle thrown, and I will never ever buy again. Note to self, not much comes close to Bilt Hamber wheel cleaner, which I only watered this down because I was literally thinning it a bit to make it easier on the pores, probably 100 ml, and also I used it just to swish out the previous bottle because I'm stingy and I like to use up every last ounce. And I used just a little bit too much water and therefore couldn't quite get it all in the bottle. Arm pump. That's the other thing. Bilt Hamber, I suppose, twice as strong. Easy. Maybe not twice, I don't know, scientifically. But anyway, stronger, thinner, more watery, therefore easier to deliver, much less death on your fingers, just better. Anyway, in that small amount of time, the time it took me to wander around, even slightly watered down, we do have reaction, which is great. you can't grumble. It's nearly done. I'll just grab this parcel and we'll continue. I think might be worth coming to have a look at one of those, eh? It is easy. I mean, you can't really complain a huge amount. Bearing in mind, I'm not touching them. I'm being really lazy. I decided to treat myself because, as stated, I'd had a bit of an epic exhaust cleaning one. Is he coming? If you could just pop it there, please, mate, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thanks, mate. You enjoy your day. Take care, thanks. So you can't grumble, can you? You can't grumble. This is going to be one of my classic one-shot type videos. I can see it. I can see it. I'm not paranoid about the drivers. I just, you know, I don't want them going in through the garden, near the dogs. Look at that, 20 mil in 700 mil of water. Unbelievable. So we'll see if it can do the arches as well. I mean, look, the thickness is brilliant. Just can't go wrong. Try and black round this side in one go and then come back for the front. Right, just keen to get full coverage. Which we have. Make sure the roof's done. A little bit of extra capacity for some additional nice, nice. So seeing as we're going with exactly the same mix for the shampoo phase, excuse the clonking, I'll go straight in with same sort of deal again. Nice good head on that. Leave that there a minute. And we'll grab this and this, 20 mil, get that done prompt on cam, so you know there's no shenanigans. We're currently sat at 7, 8, almost 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do. So I'll get that in there. Apologies if I'm too close to the cam. Get that in. That's giving her a little bit of time to dwell. Not a great deal. do a test and come in for a little look. So, consistency, just great. Great. So we're not going to see that motion we expect, or, well, that we used to with foam. But is it going to be enough to provide a pre-wash that is good enough for me to say, right, now I'm going in contact? Obviously, if it's not, I'll be going in and getting some foam. Anyway, we'll go first with the bonnet. We know that's good, and give the others a little bit more time to dwell. And it's sitting okay, really. Sitting okay, similar to how foam would. I think we'd all agree that you would happily now move into straight into contact wash. Let's have a quick look, see if it's moving any of the mud we had up inside the arches. I mean, not perfection, but they're better than where they were. Right, let's have a look at the sides. So we have water action to the bottom, as shown previously, thanks largely to Sigma. So that's 20 ml of shampoo used as a pre-wash. And then I'll be going in with 20 ml of shampoo to use as the actual contact wash. So I'm going to pause, restart, time lapse the rinse, and then we'll get straight back in and do the contact. Boot was the dirtiest part, wasn't it? Where would we be if I didn't show you this? You can see the dirt coming out. You know, I know we do like a weaker snow foam for summer maintenance washes and then stronger for winter. But look, that just goes to show. When I save a bit of money, throw some Bilt Hamber shampoo at it. Right, I just did a quick stop-start just so that it breaks up the clips for when I'm uploading. Anyway, good water action, no dirt, all good. And most importantly, doesn't feel gritty, draggy, clingy. There was a tiny bit of dirt there that was hanging. You can just see that last remnant. There was a bit of bird poo or something in that crevice that was clinging, and maybe sap there. Other than that, genuinely amazing. Amazing. Obviously, yes, I know it's had Synergy Light, which has had, well, we know is dead on the lowers, but I regularly clean it and use a topper, and recently she's had Synergy Light, which is wonderful. So we'll go straight in with Bilt Hamber Auto Wash again for the contact wash. So we'll just black this round. I'm going to try and do it in one movement, knowing where I snagged before. So we'll start there. Always like to do the wheel arches again. Second bite of the cherry, in my opinion. So we'll just whiz round, get the roof done. It's all covered. We've got half left. No problemo. Get that all used up. Delivering wonderfully. See it sucking it up. Lovely jubbly. Get that all gone. And that is a nice blanket of shampoo. Right, let's just maneuver a few bits. Excuse me. Right, pause that, move cam. There we are. I thought we'd feel a little bit more closer. Apologies for the clanking. Just manoeuvring some bits and bobs around. Right, top to bottom, nice straight lines and hardly any pressure. Ooh. Well, it's one less product to get out of the cupboard. It's cheap. A little goes a long way. The process is really nice. Just a nice, easy summer wash. Not a spot on the pad. Just do a flip and get that side done. Easy. I'm going to get that glass out of the way. Nice. Yeah, as I say, I spent ages this morning by accident. I had a really nice time using Labo Cosmetica Kronos, and a simple exhaust clean turned into Forester road salt removal and rust inhibitor and full exhaust polish. But hey, what are you going to do? It was fun. Till I finished and was like, oh, I've got loads to do. So I had to rework some of my ideas, but still plan to get everything done. So we're gonna have a go with this, doing this method. And straight after, I'm going into Fabia, but I'm going to try using wheel shampoo. Super weak. Wish me luck. Should be fine. Right, it'll go around there. Hot. Right, just going to get the main body of this side done, and then I'm back. I think we'll speed up the rinse again. I actually saw some dirt. Oh no, I imagined it. We'll speed up the rinse. Then we'll get the Halfords on and we'll wrap that up, I think. Well, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. Trying to keep all my bits and bobs together. So I'm ready for the reset. Well, I'm going to pause, pan out and rinse. Water settled down. The reason I show this sort of thing is because it gives you a good idea of process, you know? Where's my measuring jug? Phew. Talking of process, so 50 ml, a little drip, 50 ml. Now I can combine my other bottle with that, save some space. So too much liquid, but I don't mind. Just getting the job done. Right. Standard. Right, we'll speed this bit up. Well, coatings are fine. Water action good, and cleanliness good. Right, let's get that all over. Nice chunk on the wheels because we've got a little bit more liquid to play with. Nice, nice, nice. That side out of the way. Plenty on the glass. Just enough left for roof and bonnet. And front. And we're good. No drama. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Whatever happens, the additional effort on S-Cross definitely paid dividends. Let's imagine cameraman was here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All good. All good. So don't have to worry too much about bottom to top and all that shenanigans. We're just mixing it in. All the rinsing's done. We're just mixing it in. Sorry, mate. And making sure it doesn't dry on the panel. And that is it. And it's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. Right. Ooh, a little pause. Nice, nice. I don't know, it's probably a bit extravagant because you saw what the water action was like before putting the halfords on. But it just helps the drying process. And as I say, I just want to get that last 30, 40 ml gone from one bottle. And then I can combine the two, launch it, and I've got a bit more room. I've been making some space today. But look at that. I mean, it's really hard to convey on video just how impressive this is. Let's try it that way. Just amazing. Probably a good time to try the hose dry vibe, but I need to get crack-a-lacking. So I can get on to my next project. Right, let's get this finished, get her dry, and then we'll wrap this one up. Yeah, just simplicity. Right, okay, let's do it. Apologies while I... So, ready? Sheet to dry. Not the full garden hose method, I know, but hopefully gives you the idea. If I could be bothered to go and get the hose and extension, I would. So let's let this flood and try and drag away that gives you the idea. That's the kind of drill. Anyway, I'm going to get that buzzed over, I'll get that dried, and then we'll wrap that one up. And that's that. Few little wet bits, nothing to write home about. Nice shine, nice gloss, good overall appearance. Tiny bit I missed, bottom of that plastic, so I specifically avoided putting the drying towel near that. End result, good. Reflection, clean. Everything's good in the world. Not going mad, not worried about a few little water spots here and there. Mrs. will be slinging it down the road again in no time. And I've got tons more to do. So next, same thing again, but using wheel shampoo on the Fabia. As I said, wish me luck. Better sign out. Nearly forgot. It's getting very muggy. Right, thank you for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed that one. As always, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel. If you don't want to, no drama. Just dip in and out as I review projects or products that you're interested in. Anyway, thanks for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed that one. Take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.